The Grave of Fireflies is the movie produced by Studio Ghibli in 1988, originally based on Isao Takahata's novel. The film produced in a very realism style, which also reflects some unique of Japanese animation style that emphasizes the main characteristic of the film, realism. A brother and sister struggle for life in the end-war period after they lost their parents, failed to do so, and died from starvation. According to the War as Entertainment and Content Tourism published by Hokkaido University, the film's air raid frame and the ashes after the attack are directly depicted as a realistic experience of Takahata. He was 9 years old, run for his life when his hometown Okayama attacked by air raid. Takahata tried to depict the incendiary bomb as much realistic from every structure. One of the main features of this film is picturesque, or as the art form of a picturesque. What is a picturesque? The founding father, William Gilpin, defined it as the peculiar beauty in the picture. It is the roughness constitutes the picturesque, not the smoothness. In his essay, he outlines that if artists want to give the picture a picturesque beauty, then he need to use mullet to beat down half of the structure into ashes. In the first half of the movie, buildings in Kobe are performed the exact features. Another monograph wrote by Danny Cavallaro commented that the grave of fireflies intend to invoke an undiluted, inconsolable, and consummate kind of woe, which no wind promise of otherworldly rewards could ever sublimate, and which the bucolic beauty of nature amplifies with harrowing irony. In addition to his experience of Hakata, he recalled that after he flew, he saw piles of dead bodies on the streets as the pair made their way home. This is Let's talk about some details about the film. Mimesis. The whole film demonstrates or irradiated the most truthful side of human nature and society. Many people focus on the misfortune of the protagonist and his sister and the heartless of the aunt. However, in the film, there are several places show it is Seta's lack of society sophisticated caused his sadness ending. In the film, their screens demonstrate his family wasn't poor at all. In fact, it is a moderately prosperous family with sufficient money. Even after his mom's death, she left 7,000 yen for her children, which equals 10 million yen today. In Seta's ideology, he can exchange food with money, but in wartime period, it is the tickets and labor exchange for grains. When he and Seiko live into the aunt's house and having dinner together, he didn't show his attitude of gratitude to the aunt, but tried to take more rations by providing no support to the aunt's family. Stand on the aunt's perspective. She takes the two children as refugees in her home was based on the relationship with Seta and Setsuko's mom. But Seta's ignorance to some society's rules made the aunt careless about the two. For the aunt, she's children are still important than others. This is every parent's thinking. This reflects into a real world is the same. Seta's short-term temperate make him the decision to leave the aunt and put a tragic ending for himself and his sister. In another analysis, translating the victim's history, analysis, Seta chose personal preservation over the community in a period when Japan favored nationalism. When he carried Setsuko out of the home, he wore the uniform of the Fire Brigade, their untouched bucket, mob and water, but he chose to escape as he felt his responsibility on the duty of pushing the fire down. This again reflects the truthful side of human nature, as they always put the family first. The original intention of the producer and the cultural interpretation of the audience are interesting. Most audience think this is an anti-war film, but admitted by Takahata, the film was not made for conveying this message. The original novel author, Nonaka, wrote this novel is in the film of Edo's kabuki and jewelry master Chikamatsu Monzaimon's pieces, which told two lovers commit double suicide in the name of eternal love. It was created as a love story and half entertainment drama instead of his serious historical context, and this was the primary aim of the movie. The different interpretation between producer and audiences of historical and cultural context makes this movie can be seen from two perspectives.